How's it going, fellow sim racers? We're on the SimRacing604 server. We're getting ready to start round 1 at Monza of the Spring League. We qualified in P3.
You're supposed to be behind me, Trimble.
And we're just getting ready we're finishing up the formation lap here and we're getting ready to go green.
P3. Alright, Seth. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
So we're starting in P3. After looking at all the lap times during the different sessions before the race, we were about the 4th or 5th fastest car. So we're kind of expecting a decent result here. Alright, we're coming up to the line, getting ready to start. So we have an alright start. We early shift into second gear to avoid wheel spin, but I think it ends up slowing us down. So we're maintaining our position down into T1. But we're going to get up alongside P2 here. And I think the outside line here is going to give us the better exit. To see we get right up beside him again. And we're going to get the pass done before the second chicane.
Rough start, mate. We've got a lot of work to do now.
We go a little deep, but they're still jockeying for position back there, so we're able to hold on to the position and secure P2.
Damn, dude.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp. Green flag. Yellow flag. Green flag. You're clear.
So yeah, listening to the engineer, sounds like there's a lot of
Sector 1 is
incidences. Our race was relatively boring. We didn't get a lot of action. We get pressured a lot by P3, which we'll see here. Now, like I was saying earlier, there's at least 4 or 5 other guys that on track that should be quicker than us. And so I'm constantly keeping an eye on my relative. Here we see P1 going off. I don't know if they gotta slow down or not. It doesn't really look like it. But I'm watching my relative, and it looks like Renox is quite a bit faster than me. And at the beginning here, it doesn't look like Bull is too much faster than me, so I'm thinking that I'm not going to defend too hard on Renox here, so you'll see that I'm just more worried about keeping my lines, not messing up my lines too bad. We'll point out that this is the rookie server, so we're all still learning. So yeah, we can already see here at the end of lap 2, I'm under a lot of pressure from P3. So here we go deep, and then I stick to the inside, and that causes me to go really slow. So I think P3 there just didn't realize how slow I was going to be, and he ended up tapping me there, but we didn't really take any damage. I don't think he took too much damage. It did give us a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather for a little bit, as we ended up pushing him back into P4 there. Everybody awake?
Trying to be.
So I don't know if you can see that, but I had a bug on Discord overlay. Every time someone would push to talk, even if they didn't say anything, I think it was the overlay coming on display, it would cause a huge frame spike. And that made it super hard during this race.
Sector 3 is clear.
You guys won't be able to see the overlay pop up because I've got that off screen from the recording.
I've got a 2-minute repair job.
So yeah, that was just me. When that guy mentioned his repair, I just checked mine from that little rear end, and it was only a 0.6 of a second. So that's how you know it was a small hit that wasn't really going to be doing any, have any effect on my car.
P2.
So yeah, by this point, I hadn't been keeping track of how quick P4 was on the, judging it on the relative. So I was still thinking that I shouldn't defend too hard from P3 if he gets back up on me.
Behind is now 1.3 seconds.
But really, I'm just trying to hit all my marks and focus. Try to hold on to P2 anyways. And it seemed for the most part that I was almost, or not, like they weren't as fast, or too much faster than me on most of the track. Except for right here around Parabolica, I was losing so much time. So this is definitely an area I need to take into consideration and practice more.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
So you can see within half a lap that gap went down from 1.5 seconds to just 0.6 there. So I'm thinking Inox is probably quite a bit faster than I am. Here we're in, lap 5 and we're approaching lap traffic. Our first back marker here. Which for a rookie league, I guess, is
so sorry, dude.
to be expected.
Okay, Seth, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
We're gonna tuck in, try to get a toe behind him.
You've just done a 155.22. The guy behind has just done a 154.55. We think that Valenzuela has gone off in Lesmo 1. Sector 2 is clear.
A little oversteer on corner exit there. That's gonna let Renox get right up behind us. You can see there he's trying to stick his nose in. Pushes me out wide a little bit. And we come around the corner and it looked like P1 had spun himself out there in the second Lesmo. So we're gifted P1.
Tire temperatures are fine. Yellow flag. Green flag.
Yeah, we go in a little hot there, miss the apex, and that lets Renox get right up on our gear, well, right up on our tail.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
And yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I didn't only put up too much of a fight. But now I get to look at what Bull's doing. And it's starting to dawn on me that he's pretty quick too. Miss my apex there. Probably watching the relative too much.
Sorry, my fault.
Gap to Bull behind is now 0.42. Sector 3 is clear.
Track limit.
No, now you just gave me some breathing room. You're making me nervous.
Yellow flag.
So he's real close going into Ascari here, so I'm gonna go ahead and be defensive. Go defensive. And it ends up working out. He
Clear
well
right.
overshoots his braking marker and has to
Alright, clear
cut the
right.
track there.
Okay, Seth, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
I thought that was going to give us a lot of breathing room, but if you watch the relative, he ends up coming back incredibly quick.
Green flag, sector 2. Come on, no more mistakes. Concentrate. V2, your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your focus. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag, stay sharp. You're clear, incident clear. Bull, it's closing you down. The gap has come down to 0.6. Green flag, all clear. Don't let this guy distract you.
So coming around the end of lap 8, P1 is going to go into the pits for some reason. I'm guessing he didn't quite fuel up enough for the whole race. And so we're briefly gifted P1 again.
Half your fuel left.
And with that pace that Bull has, we lose it immediately. And
Hold your line.
since I saw how quick he actually was, I decided not to fight him. Because now I'm thinking again about losing time to P3
Car right, clear
if we
right.
fight too much. Again, I was only expecting to be 4th or 5th fastest car. Here we're coming up on back markers, and I'm thinking about hopefully I can use it to my advantage to get back in front. But for some reason, Schwimley there, I guess Bull goes up his inside and pushes him out wide, so when I come in,
Yellow flag.
I'm expecting him to stay online, 'cause that's what you're supposed to do in GT3 cars. Wait, I didn't realize he was pushed offline,
Clear.
and I was still able to get around the outside of him, but it was a little hairy.
Left side, clear left.
So those back markers allowed me to stay on Bull's tail here. And I was hoping I could play some psychological games and throw him off if I present myself there, but I end up being a little overeager, trying to keep up with him, and end up losing the rear end there.
Yellow flag.
So that basically ends our race as far as trying to go after P1, and nothing else really happens for the rest of the race, so we'll just skip to the last lap here. Pretty much for the whole race, Bull stayed about 9-10 seconds ahead, and P3 there was roughly about 12 seconds, and then ended up getting involved in some incident.
Thank you.
So yeah, we're on the last lap here. We'll bring it in. For our first race, it was a lot of fun.
Okay, Seth. Looks like you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
I'm hoping to get a lot better and more consistent. I missed a lot of break points during this race, so we've got a lot to work on. We'll get better.
Thank you.
I'll also hopefully have that Discord bug worked out, or just turn the overlay off. Hopefully that fixes it.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear.
Sorry.
And we take Parabolica for the last time to bring it home in second place. And that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this race.
All right.
And if you did like, if you didn't dislike, leave a comment down below. Tell me what I can work on. I appreciate any tips. All right. Thank you very much. Goodbye.